Hello and welcome back to Crypto Schnack. Nice to have you all here. And for those who are new, welcome. And for those who are not, welcome back. And thank you for all your support and some new subscribers in the past 12 hours. I'm really excited about that as a small YouTuber. It really helps me a lot. And today we're gonna check out the current price action going on, which there are some interesting things happening right now. And we will look at the current charts and the investments I was talking in my last video about. So guys, the first thing is we have a modest gain of close to 1% with Bitcoin, but what I find even more interesting is we do have Ethereum gaining more momentum, currently sitting at a 4% gain at 433. And remember, yesterday in the video I told you when Bitcoin was hitting 12k and going above 12k, Ethereum was around $440. So as we have catched up and we are not in the 500s anymore, we are at 740, or currently at my trading platform at 730. We have actually broken through some resistance, which was the 700 line, but I will go into that in a few minutes. So now if you look inside, we have crypto.com further gaining momentum. They are back in the top 10. Tezos is not gaining not too much, but is stabilizing as well on the 13th position. And Monero is already up at $94, so gaining some momentum too. And of course, the one that I have been talking about in several videos, it is Yeanr Finace, and Yeanr Finace is just going nuts. It actually increased further in the past hours, so you can see we have seen some proper gains here in the past 24 hours. So there is even, if you see it, $40,000 price target they have right now. Actually, before I recorded the video like 5 minutes ago, it was at 21%. Now it's at 31%. This is just crazy. So then we have UMA. If you remember, yesterday it was one of the winners, and I mean, it's just going nuts. I mean, just check this out. We have another 32%. It's now already in the top 23. I mean, if those two projects in the, I know this one is in the DeFi market, if they are continuing to gain like this, it's just a question of time till when they will be up here with Tron and other projects. So if we go further down, we have Compound with 8% up. We have Ren with 15%. So there are some modest gains. Kusama is gaining more, 20%. So really good gains from the smaller altcoins, or So we have here Cybervine up almost 50%. Yeanr Finace, we talked about reserve rights as well with 21%. So we do see some patterns here with altcoins that haven't gained a lot gaining now, and some a lot of DeFi projects are starting to gain a lot, like Yeanr Finace. But nevertheless, some projects repeat itself with gains, so it's actually pretty interesting to see where the road is going to be, or where the end of the gainings are. For all those who have invested really early, I would congratulate you to having a really successful investment. And as I always go into it, put a stop loss in case the price crashes immediately as some big whales are selling. That's the only advice I have. Chainlink is hovering around the $16, $17, but I don't think it's going to go much lower, as it has stabilized now. And the boom that happened in the past weeks was not just for fun. It didn't just go up and went down again. No, it has had hold his position here and actually gain momentum before like above Bitcoin Cash. So guys, if you like my video, any kind of subscriber helps me, and I would appreciate all your help. And if you like this video, please support me and subscribe to my channel. So the next thing we're going to talk about, just check this out here on the top. If you remember, I yesterday had $5,800 in leverage invested. Currently I'm at 6,800, and so this means I have invested currently 0.7 Bitcoin. This is just possible because I do it over leverage, and right now I would keep this level of investment, so 6,800 is already a lot. I do have here $25 in spare money that I could invest, but I'm not doing it because I prefer to have some reserves here for movements that are happening. This is something you should always do when you go into if you go into leveraging. If you leverage, you always have to have some spare here. So if there's some price movements going down, that you don't over leverage and your position gets closed. So let's go first into the weekly chart, because as mentioned yesterday, we have some great news. I mean, honestly, if I look at this, it's like almost a tableau here. You could even put it higher here. I mean, this is nice. This is really nice. When this weekly candle was negative, you could say, okay, are we going back down? And once we had last week in this case, when we went down to 11,100, it was definitely some critical news about how bullish Bitcoin is, and if it's turning negative, like bearish again. But now we have a green candle here. And the nice thing is we are starting currently with a green candle. This could happen. I mean, this week could go crazy. I mean, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you should invest right now, but my prediction is we will easily break the 12K, to be honest. Because if we have a strong candle, you see from 11K to almost 800, 900 points we had here. The same here, we had almost 700, up to 800, 900 points. So, I mean, if we keep this way, I'm pretty sure we could see now an uptrend towards the 14K pretty fast, which would be the last resistance we see since 2019. And if we look back, I mean, there is not much happening above this line. You see this blue line here. We had this action over here and this little action over here. So you see how bullish we are. We have left behind this big resistance over here that we have moved through, and it doesn't look like we are going back down to 10K, to be honest with you. So we go to the 4-hour chart, and for the 4-hour chart, guys, I had this one here down here as a support. And I was mentioning that this was a strong support, and I believe that we're going to go back up. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you my upwards trend that I have been seeing that we might break out soon, and I will just keep signing this in here for you guys. Just one moment. There you go. So guys, this upward trend, there's a possibility that we can break out right away. Like, I mean, literally tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, and the breakout would be around 7,880. The other thing is we could see still some moves back to 11,300K. This could happen. But we have to see how big the resistance up here is. I honestly can't tell you how big it is. I must honestly tell you that. But it is interesting. We have seen the same pattern here actually, and we have seen it here. So there are some big movements in between happening, and we have seen some sideways downtrends. So it could happen that we see a trend here towards 11,600, and then we break out. But currently, to be honest, the market is really bullish. We haven't seen like a big move, so we are afraid to go back down. But we have seen a steady increase since the 28th of August, and this was actually an increase of almost $600. So this is just like almost more than halfway. So I would suggest 2nd of September possibly we could reach the 11,850K. And if once we have reached this, we could easily break out towards the upside. To be honest, with the downside, even if we touch here again, even if we would touch here, it is still bullish as we have a higher high. If we look into the Ethereum price, you see how this was just going massively up right now and is tapping at the record I was talking about, $440. Guys, another thing big in the news, and I actually added it to the portfolio because I believe it is changing the industry as anything else like Bitcoin does. Yeah, Tesla has had a split. It is starting down here again and already seeing major gains of almost $50. And if we check this out, I'm just showing you the proof. Either you have the number up here. I'm not faking around. These are my positions into Bitcoin. You see the dates and the time I have invested. You see in this case as well the money I have invested. As an example here you see, and then I can put it on and it's $971. So you can add this all up. This is $291. So I always do add something if I believe it's the right time to do so. The same you think it is the right time to invest into Tesla, as this happened here right now. So as you can see, there is real investments, and I'm not faking around. Yeah, you can see that the prices are going up, changing between $170 and $200. And remember, guys, at the beginning, I was investing $40. I haven't put more money into my account. So since then, I have just made profit. So it is just a profit of like $140, and I am just trading for like 3 days. Of course, the price is not going to go up forever, but you can save yourself with stop and loss, and that's why I love trading leverage. And you see all these positions, it's not fake. I'm not telling you any weird stuff. So guys, if you like my channel, if you like this honesty, if you like this transparency, just subscribe to my channel for more updates almost every day. I wish you all a good start into the week. Take care, guys.